He makes mistakes. I think we're all willing to say this is a learning opportunity for Ja. But I will say this. I do believe the NBA missed the mark on his suspension.
Yo, what up, y'all, man? This Fridge back again with another video. Nigga. Yo. Today we gonna talk about how some folks believe that Ja Morant didn't get what he deserved when it comes to disciplinary actions or punishment. So, as youth or youths, when you're a youth, you know, you're bound to make mistakes. Everybody goes through stuff. You know, everybody will experience certain things. Some folks are smarter than others. What I mean by that is they learn from other people's mistakes. So everybody makes mistakes, but you know, there are consequences for it. However, Ja Morant did not make any criminal acts. What he did was frowned upon. It looks ignorant. It looks, you know, it falls into the stereotype, you know. So it's more to that degree of shamefulness or disappointment when it comes to him being a face of the league, and he's, you know, falls into that type of element, or he puts himself to be that type of element, and therefore the backlash. But it's not that serious where the punishment goes to losing extra money and being suspended for so long. And he's still a young guy, 23 years old. I don't approve of the behaviors that he did, but we're never gonna know. Most of us will never know of being a regular kid and then out of nowhere you're a multi-millionaire. We would never know that. Some of us will never know that. So we don't know how that was put into place on his behaviors. Now he's free to do anything he wants. Now he's free to do anything he wants. Imagine that. But there's certain punishments that fit the crime, but there's no crime here. So you have Jay Williams that believes that the NBA dropped the ball and didn't give him enough punishment or enough disciplinary actions, and he believes the NBA should have did more, I guess, to set an example. But I think that would be overkill. I think that would be too much. I think by now he learned his lesson. I think the only thing we could do is just watch and see what happens next and how he carries himself, and then we can judge from his behaviors after the fact. But here's what Jay Williams had to say.
He makes mistakes. I think we're all willing to say this is a learning opportunity for Ja. But I will say this. I do believe the NBA missed the mark on his suspension. I thought he should have been suspended for the rest of the regular season without pay, and his return should have been subject to successful counseling from the NBA. I think whenever you involve guns and alcohol and all this other stuff, I think there's a high standard that needs to be set in the bar that needs to be set around the league and setting that kind of example. And now come back and play in the playoffs. But I thought the punishment was a little bit too lenient.
All right, now you heard what Jay Williams had to say. And I think, you know, I don't know what more does he want done. Like, I don't think it should be any more done to what has already happened to him already. Like, let's see where it goes. He didn't do any crime. Like, there was no crime involved. I would understand if there was a crime involved, if someone got hurt, but it wasn't anything like that. It's just a kid doing stupid things in front of the camera so everybody can see. So validation, if there is a crime, it's validation. because everyone seeks validations. They do anything just to get that validation. and it becomes addicting. So you have, fake tough guys that want to seek that validation, or you have certain personas that they believe they would get kudos or they would get cool points for, and validation if they act a certain way or seem a certain way or be perceived as a certain way. And that's not it. Like, it's never going to be it, but some folks don't understand that. But for Jay Williams to say that the NBA should have done more, I think that would have been too much. Allow the guy to grow, allow him to make mistakes, allow him to fall down, and then wait for him to get back up on his own and see what happens after. He controls his life. We don't. And we don't need to be passing judgment too much. If we see what he did, we acknowledge it, we have our opinions on it, keep it moving. It's up to him now to see what happens next. He controls his life now. But that's it for today. And like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification for other videos. And I'll see y'all on the next one.